Late, but better than never, I guess. Hello, everyone. You know how I said I'm going to do the trope tier list on the last stream in the next week? Yeah, the thing is, I did. I actually recorded it, but I couldn't get myself to edit it for so long that I accidentally deleted it. Yeah, so that's a thing. Yeah, shadow just disappeared. As you can see, I have a bit new layout behind me. Her fluffy highness got her own tower after 2 years. So yeah, she might be chilling there, or maybe she'll just scratch my door. Anyway, back to the topic. Yeah, tropes and tier lists. As I said, I love tier lists, so I found myself a few. I was thinking which one I would do, and I think I will start with the overall tropes, like fanfiction tropes, and then just make my way through the rest. I really want to do the angst ones. I'm looking forward to them because, you know, I love angst. It's my favorite thing in the world. God praise angst. So that's the premise of these videos. I kinda don't expect it to have some huge success, but hey, whatever. I just want to do tier lists, okay? And it helps with engagement on the channel, so bye. Whoever is interested in this is interested. Who isn't, no need to watch this. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? This is going to be fun. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, so this is the biggest ships and tropes tier list I've found. It's 170 plus pieces. So yeah, I adjusted the table a bit just because it was too big. And some of the tiers were absolutely useless. So I'm just going to go through all of this and yeah, see what we can find. I didn't actually look too much into it, so I'm just pretty sure that the red ones are smut and the pink ones are kiss tropes. Yeah. Okay, it seems like this video is going to be without Cat. Unfortunately, she decided to go away. Never mind. Let's go. So we have God tier, my all-time favorites. It's basically love these. Like these, neutral, no opinion. Haven't read, haven't heard of before, depends on execution, not a fan, and get it out. I'm not sure if, like... Okay, yeah, I have some tropes that would fit into this category. We will see if they are here. So, let's see what we have. Hero redeems the villain. Very much depends on execution. Because it can be done well, it can be done badly. If the redemption of the villain is just like this, then it's cheap and there's practically no value in that because the villain just suddenly switches and everyone is cool with that. Like, why? This guy was fighting your team just a few hours ago and suddenly you are okay with him being here? What? Why? Yeah, so very much depends on execution. Okay, streamer or YouTuber AU. I've actually never read a single thing that would be streamer YouTuber AU. Probably because I don't read Kuroken, because they probably have the highest rate of YouTuber AUs. It's not actually AU for Kuroken. Alright, unresolved sexual tension. That's not a trope, is it? Ah, whatever. It can be a great driving force for a story, but you can't overdo it. If you overdo it, then it's just boring. So, depends on execution. A lot of those smut things are going to be on depends on execution, to be fair. For me, at least. Also, please note that this is purely my opinion, okay? Your opinion can be vastly different. Okay, Royalty AU. Those of you who know my know my AO3 know that I am a sucker for Royalty AUs. So, yep, going up there. Coworkers. That's also a good trope. I haven't written any, and I haven't read too many, but yeah, I like these. Like office romances and all that stuff. Technically, you can use coworkers even for like police or for spies, so yeah, good trope. Okay, sex pollen. I'm not a fan of this one. Like, not. I wouldn't put it into the last category, but yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. For those of you who don't know, sex pollen is kinda sliding into dubcon territory, and it's when the character breathes in something that makes them super horny. Yeah, I'm Ace. I am not a big fan of those like wild smut stuff. So yeah, I'm not a fan of sex pollen. Childhood friends to enemies to lovers. That's very specific, but depending on execution, it can be really good. All drives on the enemies to lovers phase, honestly, because enemies to lovers is surprisingly difficult to write well. I think they're definitely going to be there, so I will keep the discussion for later when we get to it. So depends on execution. Villain x villain. That is a very good trope. Very much underused. I have one work in progress with villain x villain. It's for Kyohaba and it's Necromancer and Cursed Knight. And I can't wait to get to writing it because it's going to be super good and super fun. So, yeah. Almost Kiss, Interrupted Kiss. I would be more glad if this was divided, like Almost Kiss and Interrupted Kiss, each for their own. But, okay, yeah, why not? I like those Almost Kisses. Like the very shy first kiss when you actually go for it and then just stop because the one character can't do it. That's fun. Ooh, Against the Wall. So I'm going to expose myself a little bit with this, but yep, I like this one. That's one of those smut tropes that I don't mind, and it can actually be pretty entertaining. Truth or Dare? I mean, why not? But I'm not going to be searching for it. It's practically forced proximity when you think about it. So, yeah. Extreme slow burn. Okay, if was just a slow burn, then I would put it into Love These because, yeah, I like to torture myself. But it's extreme, like 200,000 words, and they didn't even hold hands, then it's very slow for me, so depends on execution. Monster in human sex. Okay, depends on what monster we are talking about. If it's something with tentacles, then not really. If it's like werewolf or something like that, then yes. So depends on execution and pairing. Depends on what kind of monster we are talking about. Domestic. Yeah, why not? I like those. It's not my top tier, but hey, whatever. Nerd X Joke. Again, exposing myself, but I don't think I've ever read anything with Nerd X Joke dynamics. So, haven't read. Hot Tub Kiss. I'm not sure if... I'm not sure why this is a trope. But hey, okay, yeah. Why not? Kiss wherever you want. If there is more to this, let me know if someone knows. Because, like, I don't see anything exciting about this. Like, yeah, it's a kiss and they happen to be in a hot tub. Okay, Amnesia. very much depends on execution. It can be good, it can be bad. If you actually like read something about amnesia, then I am very certain you can write it well. If not, then there's a 80% chance you are going to screw up. Okay, unrequited love. Not a fan. I need my happy endings. Well, technically, if the unrequited love is the main pairing, then I don't like it. If it's a side pairing, or like character A and character C, and then character A is supposed to be with character B, then it's okay. Then I like it. Okay, so I will put it into neutral. Okay, Oblivious and Oblivious. That can be entertaining, and it can also get really boring because it's back and forth. So depends on execution. I'm putting a lot of those in execution. I hate everyone but you. That can be sweet, but I don't really have an opinion on this one. Shut up, kiss. Oh yes, please. Give me. Love these ones. When the one is talking too much or blubbering too much, and the other is just like, oh please shut up and kiss me. Oh yes. Yo, haba my beloved for this. Okay, kiss to wake someone up. Never heard something like that, but yeah, I would like it. Idiots in love. I write this quite often, to be fair. Yeah, that one is fun. Lovers to enemies. That's actually a super good spin on dynamics, but again, I like my happy endings, so not a fan. Soulmates. Not a fan, surprisingly enough. If it's soulmates, like actual soulmates with the tattoos or whatever spin you want to have on soulmates, then I don't know, something about the fated partners and not being like, okay, if it's a soulmate AU where you can be like very comfortably with someone else who isn't your soulmate and you can have your soulmate as a friend, then that's okay. But if it's that you will be miserable unless you find your soulmate, then I don't like this, because the idea of just being forced to be with this one person, even though they are perfect for you, it's just it's the lack of choice that bothers me. The same with Hanahaki Eus. I hate that one from the bottom of my heart. Okay, Villain and Loyal Servant. Never read anything like this. I want to read something like this. That sounds super interesting. Sad ending. Nope. Not a fan. Miscommunication. Again, can be super well done and can be super badly done. So, depends on execution. Like, people are complaining with miscommunication that in real life you would just talk to each other. It's not true. like reach into your own consent. If you would communicate something, if you were in those characters' shoes, you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. Okay, Frottage. That is, if I remember correctly, goddammit, which one was it? Rubbing through clothes, I think? Yeah, I remember it correctly. It took me a long time to understand this one. I mean, it can be good if you are like writing a heat of a moment smut scene, but I just imagine the mess that it leaves and it just cooks me out. So yeah, depends on pairing in this case, not execution. Very much on pairing. Ghost and Human. That's an interesting one, but it leads to sad endings. Okay, I will put this into neutral. Because the fact that they can't really touch each other or like just do anything, it's a good trope for non-touchy people. For those, it's amazing. But I am very touchy person, so yeah. One singing to the other. I mean, I ship Semishira. Of course. Snotty rich kid and snotty rich kid. Okay, I've never even heard that this is a possibility for trope, but it sounds super entertaining. I'm going to put it here, but if anyone knows some fics like that in Haikyuu fandom, please send it to me. Sharing clothes. Yes, please. Good tier. Especially if they ran through rain or just are really cold after spending time outside. Yes, please. Right person, wrong time. Again, leads to sad endings, therefore no. Sick fic. Sick fic is a freaking good tier, honestly. Time loop. Not my thing. Staring at each other's lips. Okay, well, yeah, can go. Gender swap. Nope. It's not that I have anything against the people that swap genders. That's okay. Like, do whatever you want, experiment all you want. That's what fiction is for. But only thing that bothers me is when it's a gay or lesbian ship and the person switches just one of them to make it into a straight ship, like with intention of making it into a straight ship without like having one transgender or just exploring the dynamics, but they switch the gender of one person just for the sake of making it into a straight ship. That's what bothers me. Otherwise, experiment all you want, but it's not for me. Flirty and flustered. Yeah, that's a cute one. Why not? Slow burn. Yeah, that's typical slow burn. Love these. Oh, in italics. I'm using this one sometimes. I don't have anything against that. People say it's overuse. I haven't seen it that much, to be fair, so... Pirates AU. Yes, please. I still didn't get to the Pirate AU I have for Samishira and Kawagata. I had it for almost a year now, I would say, which is really bad, and I still didn't get to it. Yay. High school AU. Nope. I am out of high school and I don't want to go back. The only exemption is if it's canon, like in Haikyuu. Kingfic. Depends on the king. I'm not a very kinky person, but put there size difference and I'm sold. Aufuta for the win in this, honestly, but there is nothing. There is no smut for Aufuta and it pisses me off. Because I can't write smut, so I can't make my own. It's not fair. Kisses with high difference. Yeah, why not? Fix-it fic. Never read a fix-it fic because I am not in fandoms that would need fixing. Only one bad is a royal tier of stuff because the tension, the angst. The angst when one of them rolls over to the other and hugs them. Yes. Hurt comfort. Same thing. Flirt x flirt. Yeah, okay. If it's not cringy flirting, love triangle. Nope. First one to go here. I hate love triangles. From the very bottom of my heart. I'm not sure if it's caused by the fact that every love triangle I've read so far was so badly done. Or if it's just because I'm very selfish and I just want one person with one person. Unless it's a polyship. But in that case, it's not a love triangle. So, songfic. Ugh, nope. This is why I don't do lyric pranks, because... No. I don't like them. Angry and calm. That's basically a cool. Yeah, why not? If the angry isn't like abusively angry, then it's okay. Power imbalance. Depends on execution. Can be done well. If it's your fantasy, okay. I'm not going to kink shame here. Because why would I do that? It's fiction. Okay? It's fiction. Everything is allowed in fiction. You know what? I'm just going to leave the... I'm just going to leave the animal traits out of it because, yeah, it's just going to be all the combination and I don't have space for that. Anyway, childhood friends to lovers. Can be really sweet. Desperate sex. Yeah, that's one of those that I kind of like. So, but it can't be too desperate because then it goes into cringe territory for me. So let's go here. Bathing together. That's a sweet one, especially if you add something in this like heart comfort and or empreg or something like that. That's very very sweet. Angel and demon. Good omens. Do I have to say more? By the way, if any of you don't know what Good Omens is, I recommend at least watching it, if not reading it, because the book is really entertaining. Hand kiss. Yes, please, give me. Body swap, not for me. I don't know, it just never really did anything for me. Human and inhuman. Yes, please. Especially like werewolf and their mates, their human mates. Mermaids and people. Heat of the moment. Yeah, that's what I talked about in the footage. So, depends on execution. Pregnancy fic. I'm just going to go with Emperor because I almost don't read anything straight these days. So, yes, please give me. Fight that turns into sex. Not a fan of this one. Dumb woman and sub male. Nope. Not for the dynamics like dumb woman and sub male, but I don't know why is it woman and male. Like dumb woman and sub man. Not because of that, but because I don't like the sub dom dynamics. Okay, somnophilia. That's for when... how to explain this one? You fuck your partner while they are asleep. It's consensual, okay? Like, the base is consensual. So, it has to be agreed upon before going to sleep. If it's not, then it's dubcon going into non-con because the other person is asleep. So, I'm not a fan of this one. Not for the kink itself, but yeah, I just don't feel any need to read something like that. Friends with benefits. That can be good, but I don't really have opinion on this one. Hurt no comfort. I need my good ending. Bully. No. Get this thing out of my face. I hate bully romances. It's so stupid. It's not... Bully romances are not enemies to lovers, okay? These two different things. And bully romance is so stupid. One drawing each other. I've read a super sweet manga for this one. So yeah, I like this one. Okay, Hunger Games AU, never read a single one of those. I didn't even read Hunger Games. Smart and stupid. Yeah, can be good. Depends how stupid the one person is. Arranged marriage. Yes. That's a god tier. Absolute god tier, especially combined with royalty AU or any kind of historic AU, like royalty, pirates, fantasy, all that stuff combined with arranged marriage. Forced proximity. Very good one. Bluff. I mean, obviously. Reckless and overly caring. That's Asanoya for the most hard. Asanoya and Enotana. Yeah, I like these ones. Friends, but they kiss all the time. Eh, depends on pairing. Succubus, incubus. Not my thing. Too much smut for me. Celebrity AU can be good if combined, for example, with bodyguard AUs. Because I love bodyguard AUs. You know that. Secret relationship can be very good. Nape kisses. What's nape, for goddamn sake? Back of the neck? Yeah, I was right. Yeah, that's a sweet one, but not necessarily something I would look for, so neutral. Wholesome and bastard. Depends on execution. A lot. Because if you make the bastard too bastardy, then it just becomes abusive. I'm looking at you, Jinx, by the way. Never read it, but the only thing that jumps on me on Instagram when I see Jinx is the top bullying the bottom, and that's not the thing I like. That's just abuse. Forbidden lovers. Depends on how forbidden they are. When it's like enemy families or something like that, then I'm all for it. If it's incest, not really my thing. So, yeah. Where to put it? Yeah, depends on execution. Getting back together. That can be really interesting to see the dynamics change over time. But it's not something I would necessarily look for because it requires breakup and I don't like breakups. Dom x Dom, again, not my thing. Just solely because of the Dom sub dynamic isn't my thing. Roommates, very sweet one. Can be very entertaining. Requited, unrequited love. Yes, please, gimme. That usually just is bound to be together with idiots in love. So, and mutual pining, which are both really good things. Making out against the wall. Yeah. Same as wall sex, honestly. Emotional. Yes, please, give me. That's the one I can get behind. College AU, not a fan. I don't know if it's because I am in college or not, but yeah, no, not really. Toxic, unhealthy relationships. Nope, get it out. Flirt and unimpressed. That's fun one. That's a fun one. Yes. Them against the world. Neutral to this one. Hate sex. Where should I put you? Where should I put you? I'm thinking between depends on execution and not a fan. Okay, depends on execution. I'm scared and I'll protect you. Protective characters are my jam, so let's put you here. Dead dove, do not eat. That's not a trope, okay? Well, I have it here. Dead dove, do not eat is not a trope on itself. It's a label that tells the readers, or should tell the readers, hey, read the tags, it's going to be very much what you read here. If you find something messed up in the tags, then it's going to be there, and it's going to make you nauseous if you are not ready for this. But dead dove is not a trope, it's a warning. Google it. So I will leave it out because it's not a trope. Social media fic. If they weren't jumping on me every time I search to ship hashtag on Instagram, I would like them more, but nope. Canon divergence. Normal stuff. Normal stuff. Villain corrupts the hero. Never read this one. Very good. Very good. I want to read something like this. Corruption arcs are entertaining. Awkward but cute first kiss. Yeah. Why not? Enemies to lovers. Very much depends on execution. I am yet to read a good enemies to lovers fic, honestly. Because, as I said, bully romance isn't enemies to lovers. If that one person is awful to the other person, and then they somehow get together just because the one tormenting the first person has a sad backstory, nope. Get this out of my face. But it can be done well, okay? X-Reader. Yeah, neutral opinion very much. If you enjoy this sort of thing, enjoy. I'm not going to look for this. Unresolved tension. Neutral. Gremlin and Gremlin. I'm thinking if I have any ship that is like this. Probably not. So, haven't read this. Crackfic. Depends on what you count as crackfic. So, depends. Again, I'm just going to be leaving these DOMs and all that stuff away because, yeah, I will just be repeating myself. Sun and Moon dynamics, yes please, very enjoyable. I mean, I got into Jujutsu Kaisen recently. Those of you who are on my reaction channel know that. Megumi and Yuji is a supreme ship. Cold and angry, ex-warm and happy. Can be good. Why not? Historical AU. Yeah. Can be really good. Accidental kiss. Why not? Sudden passionate sex between friends and enemies. I'm not a fan. Public. Not a fan. Neck kisses. Yeah, why not? Love at first sight. Yes. It doesn't work like that in real life too much, but hey, this is fiction. Detective and criminal. Oh yes. Horror fic. Actually, I haven't written one, but I am preparing for one. Public, semi-public. Nope. Omegaverse. Yes, please, give me more. I need this. Especially when combined with Emperor. Please give me. Meeting again years later. Pretty much neutral to this one. Spin the bottle. That falls under the truth or dare, so yeah, why not? Popular and unpopular is a very good trope. I don't know why, but well, I know why, because I'm unpopular. Kitfic can be done really well. I have my own kitfic and I pretty much enjoyed writing it, so yeah, why not? Enemies to reluctant allies to lovers. Yes, please. Shut the frick up. Oh, you wanna kiss me so bad. I don't like this sort of flirting, by the way. So not a fan. Established relationship. Yeah, why not? Hanahaki. Hate this one from the bottom of my heart. The Hanahaki and love triangle are on the same level. Again, it's just the fact that you could die because the other person doesn't reciprocate your feelings. If that was real, I would be dead when I was 10. One night stand. Nope, not a fan. Body kisses. Pretty neutral to this one. Crossovers. Not a fan. Tired and bastard. That's an interesting dynamic. Haven't heard of that. Reunion. Okay. Neutral to this one. Trapped together. Oh yes. I enjoy forced proximity, okay? Dirty talk. No. Please don't. Please don't. I don't like this one. So cringe. So cringe. That's nothing against people who enjoy dirty talk, okay? But nah. Major character death. Not a fan. Bad ending. Dark fic. Depends on execution. Can be done very well. Face kisses. Yes. Love these. Fantasy AU. Yes, please. Fake dating. Absolutely the best thing in the world. alongside bodyguard and royalty AUs and arranged marriages. Porn without plot. Okay, neutral to this one. I'm not going to search for them, but if I come across them, I don't mind. Star-crossed lovers. Yeah, can be done well. I hope I'm doing mine well. Mistletoe kiss. Yeah, why not? Oblivious and flirt. That's a fun one. Friends to lovers. Why not? Drunken sex. Yeah, that's into Dubcon territory a bit, but yeah, why not? I'm pretty neutral to this one. Coffee shop AU. A good one. Rain kiss. That's too romance novels for me, so probably not. Angst. It can't go anywhere else, honestly. Pick up and spin kiss. I actually really struggle to imagine that happening in real life, and when I imagine it in front of me, overprotectiveness, possessiveness. That depends on execution. If it's too much, then it's abuse. Jealousy, again, depends. If it slips into possessiveness, then no good. If it's jealousy, like jealousy, okay, I've seen you talk with someone else and I feel jealous, let's talk about it. That's good. Watching scary movies together. That's a good one. Also have one. Truth or Dare kiss. Where did I put truth or dare? Here. So. Opposites attract. That's basically sun and moon relationship dynamics. So, yeah. Genfic. 7 seconds in heaven. That's actually the part of truth or dare that I really like. So, yeah, I'm going to put you up here. 5+1 fic. Yeah, I kind of enjoy these. I understand if people don't, because it's like, it's kind of a slideshow, but hey, whatever. Passionate and unexpected kiss. Yeah, it's kind of like the shut up kiss, so why not? Drunken kiss. Yes. The regrets, the angst, the hurt comfort. Yes. Mutual pining. Can't go anywhere else. Tsundere and affectionate idiot. Very good one. I love tsunderes. Baby fic. That's kind of like kid fic, but like a bit earlier. Where did I put kid fic? Over there. Parenting fic. Yeah, this is going higher a bit. It's paradox, but yeah. Technically you can put pregnancy under this. That's also into parenting fic, so yes. And chat fic, considering what I do here. Yeah, I don't mind these, but they have to have a certain form. I don't read them on AO3, because people usually don't know how to write them, that's the problem. That's not me saying that I know how to write them, but after 2 years, I think I would know how to write chat fics. Not 2 years, 1.5 years. Alright, well, I think we are done. Hour later. That's going to be editing. But yeah, this is my list of tropes. I want to go a bit deeper into this with the angst, and I have AUs, which I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, but that's for another video. So thank you for watching me struggle with tier list today. I'm just going to make a few of these videos because, as I said, I like tier lists, so I want to do them, and I want to have a reason to do them. Yeah, it's purely my enjoyment. So yeah, it's fair if you don't want to watch me, but yeah, I'm doing this for myself. Anyway, if any one of you watched this far, let me know what your favorite tropes are. You can use something from this, you can use your own. I think this is pretty much everything I can think of in terms of tropes, but if you have something else, let me know. If you have something you absolutely love and something you absolutely hate, you can also let me know, because this is something that really tells you a lot about person. Let me know what's your favorite tropes, what are your least favorite tropes, I'm curious. And see you next time, probably with some chat video again.